picking up everything I find. I shouldn't need to do that. See, this is what I talked about, getting these open, because then you get a lot of free stuff. Whether you can use it or not is really up to yourself, but certain things are useful. And you get some options to buy cheap things, that is actually also good. You can get free modules, free charts. I don't want them, they just... I don't chase around for them. So what are we actually having here? Yeah, actually not too bad going. So there's as many different types of multi-tools as there is ships, and there is something to collect for everyone. So just saying, so if you really wanna collect different things, No Man's Sky is actually a perfect game to do that in. So I am kind of in someone else's system. Wow. It's actually a green system, so it's I did say I wanted to find some more frigates. Problem is, I have no clue what I actually have, so it might actually be kind of a bad idea. A supply vessel is not a bad thing to get. I think I only had 2 and I normally want 3 of them, so otherwise I will release some of them if I have too many. Yeah. I just got one, I'm not getting another one, so I am actually tempted to do a whole other thing, because one of the things is I want organic frigates, and I only have... do I actually have one? I'm not even sure I do. I should have looked at that before I started being smart here, shouldn't I? Because it's a green system, yeah, okay. Let's go to a normal colored one. So we're actually quite close to the center here, only 69,000 light years. So we can relatively quickly go to do a jump Yeah. Yeah, I like cooking. Of course I do. So I'm good. And you? Yeah, let's go and fish. I like going fishing. Well, someone has to. Why, you think this is Pokemon? uh, uh. It's actually quite funny because when I was younger, my dad always said to me, I should not pursue all this computer crap because that would never be a real job. I should find a proper job. And I was sitting thinking the other day, I've spent 40 plus years working with computers, giving me a living, and earned relatively good. Yeah, I mean, I wish you could have seen the result sometimes, because that so we need some water here. Is there water there? Yeah. Don't give me that. I'm not going to do dead by a pole. Toxic world. Oh. So here I'm on it's still the hardest setting, but it's no challenge or anything. It's just one I'm playing on. So I think this is going to be my longest running one if I survive long enough. So it's quite normal gameplay. I'm not entirely sure what I'm actually doing. I haven't played on it for quite a time, so I can't remember what my direct plans were, but it doesn't matter much, because as I explained, No Man's Sky, you actually fully choose your own paths, where you're going, what you want to do, and so on. But I escaped the starter galaxy, and I'm somewhere around galaxy 14. I took a shortcut this time, but well, I've done that a couple of times. It makes it a little bit easier. So I need to find some water, because I have a mission to catch some fish. It really doesn't look like there's a lot of water here. However, that is very often some sort of solution in caves. Thing is, if there's water, there should be fish. Even though the water is not very deep. Okay. That doesn't really look like there's any water. Not even anything which is underwater, things I can see, but I don't think I want to go out. Fortunately, it sounded like I was running on water. Okay, thank you. If you insist. Schönen guten Abend, wie geht's? Is there water? There's a lot of bloody, yeah, oh. Problem is I can't really turn around and run because they were behind me as well. I am very good. I'm on kind of a normal gameplay now because I missed out on the challenge I was doing, so and doing the same things over and over again I find a little bit tedious, so I need a break before I attempt doing it again. So now I'm back on, well, it's not normal because it's the hardest game setting, but that's what I normally play on. So so there will be a little bit more different things going on. I will let him answer himself. I found out it's rude if I answer for people, so. Well, This is turning into something weird. Because it doesn't look like there is any water around. However, it wouldn't send me to this planet if there wasn't, so problem is I will have to find the water if I want to do the mission. That might not be an easy task. As I said, sometimes the caves is a saving throw, but it doesn't really look like it, so I had enough of caves right now, so there's water over there. That actually look like it. My ship is up there. Well, first of all, finding out what my goals actually is. My first priority was to get away from the start. Yeah, you can. I thought it was here I parked my ship. Jesus. Yeah. Oh no, this one is by Keen. It's one of the races. I don't know if this came out of a challenge or what. I can't remember, but very often I choose, because one of the challenges you're only allowed to use one of the 3 races space stations, and normally I pick that as a character then, so I'm reminded that I can only use them. But you have a lot of options if you so choose. But I don't know if I actually have any. No, I only have a underwater one, which is not useful right now, but it will be at some point. Well, very often you have something with a helmet on, and that's but yeah, you can get get ground vehicles as well. It's just not straightforward. I think there's water over there. Yeah, there is. Or is it all dried out? Oh no, don't dry out for me. It's very difficult to fish without water. Well, what can you do? So it did look like... Oh, it's still toxic. I better keep an eye on that. There is water. I hope it was in-game that the bark was actually... I think I would prefer it was... I'm not sure. I need to find 4 blue fish or better. I should really have it marked. I have it marked. I would say it is in-game that there is barking. Nope, not green. Hypnotic octopus. Well, I'm going to cook them anyway, so that's but you can change your avatar. There is so many options, and so you can actually pretty much get whatever you want within the game range. Now I need blue ones. Blue. By the way, Fora Teutonicus is German. I don't know if he left fell off. I actually do have a number of German viewers. A singing sea snail. That's a legendary fish. So that's again, I have a plan that I want to try to catch all fish in the game, but that is going to be a slow. Yeah, we had a little bit of speaking foreign just before you came on. Wicked's girlfriend is learning German, so that was a part German as well. One more, so oh, that was number 4. Okay, then I'm gonna change this before I try to kill something with my fishing rod. That's not the most healthy thing to do. And I needed the ship or something. Oh yeah. That is my freighter. I didn't really bother doing that with the other one. I just took a cheap one to have a place to put stuff, but yeah. I think I'm ended in a asteroid belt here. Well, that's actually, well, not a bad thing, because if you want to grind for fuel, you can get that from killing asteroids, and you can also get gold and silver, and some rare situations you can actually get platinum as well, but that's a little bit more hard to get. The only thing is, if I hit that guy who's mining actually, he will shoot back. Okay, back to the space station. So, thing is, you then hand in your mission and get a reward. It's not so much for the reward I do it, it's more because it also gives standing with the different guilds, so. So, I actually just want to go to my freighter for a mow. Oh, I also have a base. Oh yeah. Of course I have a base. We always have a base. I was going to check what I actually had of ships so I could see. So you can achieve some frigates which you can send out of mission. They're quite good loot when you do. So these two is from expeditions. I actually don't have an organic, and I don't think I have the Dreamweaver which is needed to actually start them. Why don't I have that? Where do I get that from? Dream Aerial. I just need to, oh, it's because it's living glass. Okay, that can be the mission of today, to get this sorted. So I need 3 of these to make living glass. I have the glass, well, for one of them, but I don't have the lubricant. Fascium and gamma root. I almost have it, so okay. Then I run down to the other end because I had some plants that I didn't actually pick up. That's the wrong one. So now I can show what I actually was talking about with the fish. So you take 3 fish, and it doesn't really matter which tree it is. That one I'm not, because it's worth more just selling as it is. So these are valued 1,000, 1,000 and 3,000. And the salty platter, which comes out of 3 fish, is sold for 52,000. So you gain a lot by combining 3 fish. You can take 3 green fish, which is each worth 1,000, and make it into 52,000 units. So that is a good way of earning money, especially early in the game. And then I can hear someone say, well, not everyone can fish when they start playing, and that is true, but the fishing rod is actually only 1 nanite to get the blueprint for that, and the nutrient processor to cook in, you can use the one in the anomaly. So it is actually a cheap way of earning money, an easy way. But yeah, cooking is on the agenda as well. So I know I'm using some of those I actually need, but then at least I'm growing them myself. And some people set up their whole bases with a lot of growing things. Which I actually think is quite a good idea if you know you're going to need it. One of my problems is that then you have to go back pretty much every 4 or 5 hours and harvest your plants. I know you can do it daily or whatever you're, but if I know they're there, I kind of then want to go to get them. And if anyone want to see my freighter, it looks like this. This is called a pirate dreadnought, and they are a little bit tricky to get, but you can get them for free. I think it looks mean and lovely. Back to the planet, because this was... Do you really want me to fight him? So I'm suddenly a bounty hunter. So yeah, now I see loads of water, don't I? I need some plants. This is not plants, but as I said, when I was learning languages, it gets very tedious, keep talking to them, and so down the line I'm using things like this, knowledge stones, monoliths, whatever I find, and then I just pick them up. It's not that important down the line. What the heck? Nothing? Why are you doing that to me? Okay. So be it. So we need some metal fingers. Do I want them? There's a fungal cluster. So I need a lot of these plants to make what I wanted to make. So I would say, as usual, if anyone has any questions regarding game, or if you play yourself and you're stuck with something on something you don't know or want to know, feel free to ask. I'm happy to try to help out. And you can go like one did one evening and said, what's the meaning of life? So questions doesn't have to be related to the game or any of the games I play on stream. But I will say the answers, my friends, might be blowing in the wind. Now, I will always try to give a good answer, but as I do not know everything in the universe, then there might be limitations. So, No Man's Sky is pretty much a game where you can get something out of most things. I will say there is of course things which you can't do anything with, but there is a lot of options, and many things hold resources when you mine them. There's definitely water over there. So yeah, that's it really. Oh dear, I'm a mobbit, aren't I? I'm picking up fungal mold, but I need gamma root. Jesus. Ugh. Ich bin eine Dummkopf. Jesus. Why did I do that? Oh. So for some reason it don't want to let it don't want me to fly through my own ship, my own freighter. So that's good and nice of it. So I need to find another type of planet. Okay. And it's of course a radiated planet I need. See, that one I don't even want to visit. It got aggressive sentinels. That means as soon as I put foot on that planet, if they are nearby, they will just attack me, just like that. No hello, no goodbye. It will be attack, attack, attack. Okay, it doesn't look like there is any radiated planets here. Let's go somewhere else. That's a purple system. So this is what all the fuss was about. Up to Sunday, leading up to getting to be quick enough to actually go into the get to the purple systems as quick as possible. And the purple systems very often has a gas giant as the main planet. You can land on it. It's not the most nice thing to land on because they are filled with unpredictable storms, pressure. Okay, I can see my they do. They look like this, but the environment is so unpredictable. While, let's say we wouldn't be able to land on them if they didn't. So for gameplay, it's like that. Whether that is actual like that, then yeah. Well, they have some very rare resources you can only find on them, pretty much. And there is things to pick up, which you can find other places, but you have to find storms to get them. They're called storm crystals, and they are quite lucrative, and you can earn a lot of money on them. Let's see, I think there is some straight ahead here actually. Do I have anything illegal on me? No. Because I would put it on my freighter, because that doesn't get scanned. So, yeah. I would say one of the things which came with these purple systems was a new type of land vehicle, which is actually quite cool, but I haven't gotten to build it yet on this one, or any. Well, I only have. Oh, there's a stone crystal. It's so immensely hard to find places to land as well. It's like it says, okay, if you want to land, then you have to go and get things. Temperature is 118 degrees Celsius. And pressure is way higher than we are used to. So, but you can farm these. And I will in a moment show you a little bit why they are lucrative. Okay, I have a thing on my freighter so I can hand thing over, and when I have something in a stack, it goes into the stack automatically. But the one I picked up is valued at 211,000 units. So you can see you don't need a lot to actually get some money. If you want to buy a top class ship, you need to have something like 20-ish million or more, depending. This ship I have is not top class, and its value I think is 30 million or something like that, but it's so different from type to type as well. So yeah. But it is for the brave to go to these. You need to gear up for it. The environment can kill you, and it can do that anywhere, but some places it take way longer than others. But another thing which came in with that update with the purple systems and the gas giants and all that, that was water worlds. And they are quite interesting. Some of them has very, very deep water, and those who love to build extreme bases, they are thriving with this deep water. Remember, this is a game where you can do whatever you want. So if you are in it to build the most for you interesting bases and only do that, it's absolutely fine.